What's up YouTube? Drew Manchu back at you again with another face-to-face video. Picked up a lot of books this week. Haven't had a chance to really do any reviews, but I'm going to let you guys know what I thought about every single book in my comic book haul. So let's go ahead and get started. First, we'll start with the DC side of things with Scooby Apocalypse number 10. Now, if you guys have not been reading Scooby Apocalypse because you thought it sounded kind of ridiculous, guess what? It's absolutely ridiculous, but I love it. The art in this book is phenomenal. DeMatteis is doing a great job. Jim Lee did all the character redesigns on these classic Scooby-Doo characters. Definitely check out Scooby Apocalypse. It's a lot better than this book has any right to be. Last time I let you guys know that Nightwing was on the fence for me. Number 15 really redeemed itself. A really nice story about Dick and the Defacer, his current love interest, and you know how their relationship evolves. Really nice character-driven stuff, and the end of the Bloodhaven arc really redeems the rest of it. And I was really interested in where this book is going, and you know, I'm definitely going to be picking it up through the next story arc. Part 2 of I Am Bane and Batman number 17. This one takes a little bit of a jump from the end of the last issue. And it's not really what I'm looking for, to be honest. I'm going to see it through. It's Batman. Going to keep picking it up, hoping that it gets a little bit better. But Tom King became one of my favorite writers last year with Vision, and this just is not up to snuff, in my opinion. Not bad. The art is definitely solid. There's a lot to like about this book, but it's just not where it needs to be, in my opinion. Superman number 17. Now this is exactly the opposite. Peter J. Tomasi and Patrick Gleason's Superman book has been great. This issue definitely focuses on Jonathan Kent, and I really like everything they're doing with the new Superboy, so definitely going to keep reading this one. Trinity number 6. This is the end of the first story arc, and I liked it a lot. I like where this has been going, but I like Francis Manapul. Somebody told me that Manapul is leaving the title. If that's the case, I'll probably end up dropping this. I will give the next creative team a shot, though. But this was good stuff. Nice, solid story arc. I think it'll read really well in trade. Deathstroke number 12. In all honesty, I'm a little bit behind on Deathstroke. Not that I don't like it, I just have not been reading it. I've still been picking it up. Going to go back and read through it, but I do like the character, and I like what they were doing it initially, so we'll see when I go back to it. I know that the Lazarus contract is going to be a Deathstroke and Titans and Teen Titans crossover coming up soon, so I might want to get caught up on Deathstroke before that starts, because that sounds right up my alley. The best DC book that came out this week was definitely Super Sons number 1. This is Damian Wayne and Jonathan Kent teaming up. I also picked up the Dustin Nguyen cover as well. This is probably one of my favorite covers this week. Everything I've been loving about Patrick Gleason and Peter J. Tomasi's Superman comes through in this title. And I really enjoyed everything Tomasi did on Batman and Robin, so he's got a good grasp on Damian Wayne as well, and really like this book. This book is a 5 out of 5, hands down. Definitely pick it up and see where this is going. If you enjoy any part of Peter J. Tomasi's work, you're going to enjoy this stuff here. Picked up a couple independent titles. I got The Walking Dead number 164. This is more of the same from Adlard and Kirkman. Good stuff. I like where the Whisperer War ended and where this is going. Very intense storytelling. Nice character-driven stuff. Artwork's consistent. Great cover on this one here. But my cover of the week is the variant cover, which is the Wildcats homage. Absolutely fantastic looking cover there. You see Carl down there smoking a cigarette. This is definitely a swipe from the issue 1 of Wildcats. Got Negan up there where Maul was. Good stuff. I like it. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Didn't pick up any of the other Image homage covers, but this one I definitely had to have. Picked up Animosity number 5. I felt that the story took a dip in issues 2 and 3, but it's really back on track. 4 and 5 were good, and I'm excited to see where this goes. In my independent book of the week, God Country #2. I really liked the visual representations in God Country #1, and a lot of the ideas were really cool, but nothing was really fleshed out. And this definitely fleshes out the mythos of where the sword comes from and why it's so powerful. This book starts to build the world, and I really, really enjoyed it. Really looking forward to the rest of the series. On to Marvel with the Inhumans versus X-Men tie-in, the Uncanny Inhumans. This is number 19. This is Maximus the Mad on the quest to create his own Terrigen. There's some really, really good stuff in here. Really like what he did to the Unspoken. And if you're not reading Uncanny Inhumans, you're cheating yourself. It's good stuff. Charles Soule is doing a great job on this title, and the Inhumans versus X-Men tie-in stuff in this book is actually kind of minimal. They discuss the conflict, but and it kind of gives them some fuel to make sure they're getting their mission done faster. But it's really inconsequential for the most part. Really, really like Maximus the Mad, and he's great in this book. Cullen Bunn's Inhumans vs. X-Men tie-in, the Uncanny X-Men, and this is number 18. See Medusa and Magneto on the cover. They're not in the book at all. This is a Zorn-centric story, and I really like the way it's told. And it's all told through his perspective. And he's become a pacifist, but became a player in the Inhuman versus X-Men war. And he's not happy about it, and he's not happy about the way that people perceive him. Really good stuff. I enjoy Zorn. His involvement in X-Men continuity is a bit convoluted here and there, but really cool character, and I like what they did in this book. Dead No More, Clone Conspiracy #5. This is the last issue in the Clone Conspiracy proper. It kind of ends on a whimper. There is some really good stuff in here, but there has to be more to it. We're getting the Clone Conspiracy Omega #1 coming up, so hopefully they tie up a few more of the loose ends. Yeah, this book definitely ended on a whimper. I liked what they were doing with it. The tie-ins were kind of garbage, but the main story was kind of interesting, and there is really nice Otto Octavius stuff in here. If you're a fan of Doc Ock, if you're a fan of the Superior Spider-Man, some of that stuff is resolved, and some of it's left a little open-ended. So that's kind of the thing that I wanted more of in this book. I enjoyed it, though. I'd say it's probably like a 3 out of 5. The art is solid, so if you were reading this, definitely pick it up and complete the story. Invincible Iron Man #4. If you're not reading Riri Williams as Iron Man, then you're missing out. Just because it's not Tony Stark doesn't mean there isn't a lot of Tony Stark in this book. He is her AI. He is very quippy. If you like Stark, you're going to like this. She's teaming up with Pepper Potts to take on the Techno Golem. So, there's some good stuff in here, and definitely worth reading. I really enjoyed it. I think you will too. U.S. Avengers #3. This wraps up the first story arc. The Skullocracy stuff is over in 3 issues, which is kind of new for Marvel. Hopefully they've got some new stuff coming up in the next few issues that flesh out a full volume 1 trade paperback, because I really did like the 3-issue story arc, but it definitely left me wanting more, which is a good thing. I will definitely be picking up issue #4. This is probably my favorite Avengers title on the shelves right now. Really good team dynamic, nice villain, some good stuff here, and some nice stuff with Captain America 20XX and Robert DaCosta at the end. And I think that this team going forward could be the most interesting Avengers team. Old Man Logan #18 ends this 3-issue story arc with Old Man Logan fighting the Brood in space with Alpha Flight. He's having lots of visions of the wasteland, lots of visions of the Hulk child he left behind. And the first 2 issues were very confusing. This one wraps everything up in a nice, neat little package, and gives us a reason for all the confusion, which I definitely had hypothesized would happen. I did like this arc, and where it ends off leaves Logan with a new mission statement for his existence in this world. world. So I'm excited to see where this title goes. I know Lemire is ending the title after, I think, probably in the next volume. So I'm excited to read the rest of that when that comes out. The Mighty Thor number 16. Probably reads a little bit better like that. There you go. Beautiful cover art. The Goddess of Thunder is going up against the Shi'ar gods in a god-off, kind of a battle of the gods. Who is a better god? She spits in the face of these massive Shi'ar gods and kind of incurs their wrath, but she shows them up in the end, which is kind of cool. Volstagg is also trying to get the Council of Worlds, or I guess a Congress of Worlds, together to go fight on Thor's behalf. As Lady Sif is trying to convince the leaders of Asgard to fight against the Shi'ar as well. So this is another step in the road to the Shi'ar-Asgard war. It's exciting stuff, and I like what Jason Aaron is doing with this title, so I definitely will be picking up issue number 17, but I really, really like Thor number 16. Deadpool number 27. This is the start of the Secret Empire from Deadpool's point of view. Some nice stuff in here with Agent Phil Coulson and Steve Rogers and some villains that happen to be Captain America themed, and from the future they came back to stop Steve Rogers, which means that they're probably not villains at all. They're probably heroes. So we'll see how Secret Empire shakes out, but this is a good starting point for some other characters to get in on the action. If you like Deadpool quips and jokes, this is for you. If you like Steve Rogers in his current incarnation, this is for you. If you like Phil Coulson being a member of the Marvel Universe, this is for you. This book is just about for everybody. I really enjoyed this. Deadpool number 27 was a fantastic issue. Captain America number 11 also came out. This is the Steve Rogers Captain America. This is also a main story marker for the Secret Empire, which is coming very, very soon. I really, really enjoyed this story. Some great character work with the flashbacks. Nick Spencer is absolutely destroying it right now over at Marvel. If you are not reading Steve Rogers Captain America, you are not reading the best book on comic book shelves. This stuff is amazing. Going into the year, I thought that maybe there are a few books that were better than Captain America, but since the last few issues, there's not. This is as good as comics get. Make sure you're reading Steve Rogers Captain America. Fantastic stuff. So my book of the week, Steve Rogers Captain America number 11. My cover of the week, The Walking Dead Wildcats homage cover. And my new number 1 of the week is Super Sons number 1. Now, that's not everything that came out this week. I definitely have a few books that I did not pick up for financial reasons. I will be getting those over the weekend, hopefully. Fingers crossed on that one. But with the comic book business out of the way, I would definitely give a shout out to Half Shell Heroes Chris. Used to be OMG Chris, Old Man Gamers. Chris had some situations with his old YouTube channel, which had to be decommissioned, and he has started over with Half Shell Heroes. Be sure to check out Half Shell Heroes Chris on YouTube if you're not already subscribed, or if you're an OMG subscriber who hasn't been able to find Chris. He is definitely still on YouTube, still doing his thing as Half Shell Heroes Chris. So be sure to check him out. He was over 500 subs. I think he's under 200 right now on his new channel. Let's do our best we can to get him back up where he was. Solid guy. Really positive part of the community, and we should definitely be giving him some love. Also, a little news on my 100 subscriber giveaway. I will be posting a video with the giveaway itself and all the information for that, but I do want to share one of the prizes that I have picked up for that giveaway, and it is a very hard to come by Marvel legend. That's right, the Merc with the Mouth, Deadpool. This beautiful Deadpool Marvel legend is in great condition, nice condition on the box. So if you keep your collection mint on card, This is great for you. If you are a Marvel Legends hunter who has not found Deadpool yet, this is great for you. And if you are a Deadpool fan, which is about 98% of all people who are talking comics and toys on YouTube, this is great for you. I know he's been hard to find. I definitely have one already. I definitely picked this one up specifically for my giveaway. So keep your eyes peeled and your ears tuned to my channel to make sure you know when you can get your hands on this X-Men Marvel Legends Deadpool figure. Comes with a freaking taco. I mean, come on. Who doesn't want that? That's it for this face-to-face video, guys. Make sure you collect what you love and share what you find. I will see you guys next time.